Royale Ultimate Season 1 has just come out, which is the third chapter to the Royale series made by X Empire. And today, I don't know how many VR maps I've done, but this is another installment to our mini VR map review series. And let's get right on with it. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, so truly mean a lot. This is my first video of 2023, so please like and subscribe. Now let's get on with it. Now, to start off this review, the first thing I can say is that Royale Ultimate is basically the chapter 3 of the series. And I'm going to be comparing this to Reloaded a lot in this review, to the point where it is 100% better than Reloaded. But I think my main problem, I'm going to get to it right away, is that it's also very similar to Reloaded. It feels like Reloaded a lot, but which is a good thing, but also for a chapter to be a chapter, it has to feel different from the previous one. So I feel like that's one of my main points that I don't like about Ultimate, but in general, I love it. So I'm gonna give some honest ratings about POIs, mechanics, loot pool. So right now, I'm gonna say right away, my first POI, my favorite POI, is Slap Society. I love it. It's beautiful. It's such a good contrast and nature in it. The POIs are not the POIs. The buildings are just beautiful. It's such a good founded POI. Slap Society is a 9.5 out of 10. It's perfect. I love it so much. It's the best POI on the map. I'm sorry, Placid Point. Even though you're not a POI, it should be a POI. But Slap Society is peak. I love it so much. Now let's talk about some modes of transportation in this map. So Royale, I'm pretty sure it has motorcycles. I don't know if it has cars around the map. I'll correct myself if it does. And it also, I guess there's other modes of transportation which are custom made, such as geysers, balloons, and also the ship it, what do you call them? Slipstreams. The ship it slipstreams. So I find these are probably the most unique modes of transportation anybody has ever done in their VR map, because you got the balloons, the motorcycles, the slipstreams, and the geysers. So it's like a big, it's a big map. So there's a lot of mode of transportation, and it's the +1 on the score. It's like, I love the mode of transportation in this map. It feels super easy to go around the island. So honestly, modes of transportation are amazing in this map. Now I'm going to quickly talk about the loot pool, really quickly. Now, I really love the loot pool. It's one of the more unique type of loot pools, since I think it's one of the first VR maps to have the Excalibur rifle in the loot pool, from rarities gray to gold. There might even be mythic, I don't know. But yeah, the Excalibur rifle's in the loot pool, so it makes it really fun, the gameplay. One of the things I don't understand why is in the loot pool are the bottle rockets. I always get them in chests, and I never use them. I will always drop them right away. I will never pick them up. There are impulse grenades, which are really helpful sometimes. So the loot pool's pretty good, except for the bottle rockets. That's my only complaint. Now I'm gonna talk about terrain now. This is our third or fourth subject in this review. So the terrain is for sure a lot better than Royale Reloaded, especially the second version of it, when Season 4 Anomalous came out. The terrain's significantly better. I feel like the mountains are more well placed. I can say that Ultimate does feel a lot bigger than Reloaded. Maybe it's just because I'm used to Reloaded a lot, but Ultimate feels a lot bigger. The terrain's really fun to get around. It's very simple terrain, but also you have those little specks of modular in it, so it's really nice. The nature is to another level. I haven't seen someone use color picker trees to a whole other extent like that, with blue trees and green trees. Like, it's crazy. But my one complaint, and a lot of people have been pointing this out on Discord, on reviews, the map outline is really square. I'm going to pull up a picture that someone made to prove my point. This map is so square. I wish the map outline had some more island vibes to it. There are a lot of islands, but they're really compact together, and they stretch out all the way to the border like a square. which I really don't think is good for map outlines, since that's one of the things I pay attention when I make my map. But that's just me. It doesn't affect the map in general, it bothers me kind of that the map is very square-like. Now, there are some familiar POIs also as Honey Mills and Honey Hills. I really like these POIs. My only complaint I would say for the both of them is that they're really close together. And I forgot which one is at the bottom left or something on the left side, but I really feel like the one on the top overshadows the one on the left a lot. I'll correct myself for what POI I'm talking about right now. But that POI is overshadowing the smaller one, and I really feel like if they were spaced apart more, it would be a lot much better of a POI. So Honey Mills and Honey Hills, I'm gonna rate them as 1. I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10. It's a really nice POI, well, POIs, and yeah, 8.5 out of 10. Now, there are some other mechanics such as the shrines and the ruin mechanic, and also there are supply drops. Now, the shrine and ruin mechanics, you basically put in a key and you're able to get pretty sure a mythic item. I haven't tested out this mechanic in person, but from what I see in the trailer, that's what it looks like. I feel like not a lot of people have done this before. Maybe some have and I just don't know. Tell me in the comments if there are people that have done this. But I feel like it's really unique to bring into this community, this type of mechanic. I do feel like the Shrine and Ruin mechanic are almost exactly the same, but just look completely different and are called two different things. But that doesn't matter. It adds on to the mechanics of the map. Also, when you start the match, you're in a skydive volume in the air, and you're able to choose whatever POI you want to go to. It isn't you just spawn in the air and you go right away. You have a specific amount of time to go directly above the POI. I feel like that's really cool, and I'm going to put that mechanic in my map because that's really cool. One of the things, I'm gonna have one special topic that I'm gonna have at the end of the video. One of the things I wanted to cover is that I hope there aren't a massive amount of collabs. Even though it makes the map really unique and cool, I do feel like in Royale Reloaded Season 5, when we got the Arius and Fortnite collab, there was too many POIs in my opinion. I feel like it really crowded up the map, and it didn't make it feel as original. Collabs are cool and all, I'm doing collabs also. It's just I hope that Ultimate doesn't get overgrown by a bunch of collabs. Now, we're gonna go on to our special topic, which I'm gonna see you then. Now, a new thing that I haven't really done before in any of my review series is going to be me covering what I hope for the future of this BR map. Royale Ultimate already has a great start, with X already being at just hit 1,000 subscribers. His trailer's already at 2,000 views and it's only been a day. Ultimate is skyrocketing. I think this could be one of the biggest BR maps that we've gotten in a while than, let's say, the original Royale or maybe Arius before it got cancelled. But still, this could be the new big thing. Royale could start a new style of BR maps, which I really hope for. I'm going to take some tips and tricks that I've learned from this map to improve my map, and I hope other people also do. I hope that X doesn't mess up this map. He hasn't messed up anything else. Maybe Season 6, he didn't really mess it up. It's just there was some parts that I didn't like about Season 6 of Reloaded. But I really hope that he has a strong season planned for Season 2. I really hope it isn't heavily inspired off of other seasons in Reloaded, but genuinely, I see a strong future for Royale Ultimate. Now, this is probably going to be the end of my review, so I really hope you guys would like and subscribe, and our next review will probably come in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. Now, I'm going to see you guys next time. I have one complaint, and it's one of the complaints that I'm really disappointed about, because it hurts for me. There is no Savannah in Royale Ultimate. X, what is going on? Every single Royale had a Savannah, except for this one. I'm sorry, the jungle doesn't carry the map enough. I need a Savannah sometime in the future. Please make it happen.